Hello, good afternoon. I'm here outside the thrift store today because I am in the mood to do some experimental thrifting, a little thrifting outside my comfort zone, if you will. I'm not going to talk too long right now because I don't have a lot of time, but just by way of explanation, I feel that over the last several years of putting a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort into my wardrobe, I have come to an extremely clear understanding of what it is that I like to wear. A type of outfit that to me feels comfortable, that feels practical for my life, but like just interesting enough to still feel like me. And what that usually means for me is like a cropped, baggy, often barrel-shaped pant, and then a also crop boxy top, often a blouse with some sort of puff sleeve or a t-shirt, and then also an oversized boxy type of jacket with maybe like with an interesting shoe or accessory in some way. And I like that outfit. That is a formula that I will continue to employ in my life. But I'm also feeling a little bit of the urge to break out of that comfort zone lately. I have been seeing a lot of images on Pinterest that are inspiring me, pinning a lot of like things that are a little bit outside of my normal, like shapes that I normally go for, textures that I normally go for. And I feel like that's just exactly what the thrift store is for. Is trying out things that you're not sure if you're going to like or not because it doesn't cost you that much money. There's a couple things that I would like to find. I'm trying not to make too long of a wish list today because I really would just like to keep myself open to whatever the thrift has in store for me. But some things I have been thinking about are a knee-length skirt. Knee-length is something that I don't normally do. I'm comfortable with a maxi skirt, I'm comfortable with a mini skirt, but knee length is weird for me. But I have been pinning lots of knee length skirts that I think look cool. Just like different silhouettes of pants I would be interested in trying. And then just accessories, always accessories to just add that little bit of special sauce to the type of outfit that I'm normally comfortable in. I'm going to stop talking now because I don't have a lot of time, so come along with me and let's see what lies in store for us here. The first is not a success. This like organza top is so pretty, but it just ripped right open when I was putting it on. It like effortlessly ripped. And the capris are a no. You all know that I love green, but do I love this much green? This is like a type of shirt that I feel like I've seen look cool on other people. I don't know if I can make it look cool. I've also been interested in getting leather pants, but these are not the ones. These are like barrel leg capris. Very interesting shape. Here are some wide leg capris. Again, almost cool, but I feel like with a pant like this, you need a material with like more structure to make it look cool instead of just like pajamas. This is a skirt I was most excited to find, and I think it is perfect. My dream knee-length skirt. I think styled up it'll be a lot cuter than it is with this like British colonial jacket, which I do actually like, but I don't know. I don't know how I'd wear it. I think I could start in Steel Magnolias in this dress. Hi, it's a couple of days later, and some of you are about to be so excited because look what I have, a microphone. I know it's been a long time coming for me to invest $24 in this microphone, and I finally made it happen. I really hope that it will result in a better viewing experience for all of you. I finally have some time to show off my little haul, so let's do it. Actually, first, maybe I'll show you what I'm wearing today, because this is a great example of because this is a great example of the type of outfit that feels very fully within the comfort zone to me. As I told you, we've got baggy ankle-length pants, a boxy cropped sweater, even a boxy cropped t-shirt under the sweater, a giant scrunchie to keep things interesting, and my sneakers, which are Keens I got on Poshmark for $14, guys, and I love them so much. They're so comfortable. I think they were so cheap because they're actually children's shoes. But I'm not complaining. This is what I like to wear, and I feel great in this. But you guys just can't imagine what a drastic transformation you're about to witness when I try on these clothes. Please also pay no mind to the random assortment of furniture here in this room. The furnishings of this room are constantly in flux, and I'm like liking the direction that it's moving in, but it's still like this whole wall is still quite random here. So just don't think that that's like the way that I want it to be. Let me show you my haul. So first thing, I did get this skirt, and this was the only like hell yes in the dressing room, I would say. This little 90s floral gray skirt. It's just like the perfect pattern to me, and I do feel like a patterned skirt is difficult to get just right for me, but this one's just perfect, and I really love it. The perfect thing to try out a knee-length skirt with. Honestly, I would wear it with this sweater. I also did end up getting this green plaid shirt. The brand is DKNY. And I don't really know what fabric it is made of. I don't think it's cotton. It's a little bit like stiff, and I think probably like anti-wrinkle type of fabric. But I don't know. Something about this shirt was just calling to me. I've kind of resolved to not buy any more button-up shirts because I don't end up liking the way that they look on me. But this one is definitely more fitted than what I normally go for, and I think that is what makes it out of my comfort zone. I just really like the very specific colors and this very specific style of plaid on this. I feel like it will look good under a shirt as well, which is a look that I haven't really ventured into for a couple years. I find that the overall vibe of this haul is like a little bit more Y2K, but not in the like pink princess way, in the like grunge way, which is a aesthetic that I often like on other people, but don't feel is my aesthetic. But I feel like that's kind of where these pieces are going. So it will be a challenge to try to style them in a way that feels still true to myself. I got these clogs, which were $6. The brand is Clark's Artisan Collection, and they're actually quite comfortable. I don't really know. Oh, wow. Their size is 8.5. My normal size is like 6 or 6.5. But they do fit, at least they do fit with a thick sock, which is the way that I envision wearing them. Okay, I'm not going to really get into this right now, but I have been giving a lot of thought to clogs lately. I have had the Dr. Martens Isham clog on my list, and this is a similar vibe to this. Yeah, again, probably something that I would not normally pick up at the thrift store, even though I would like them in theory. But yeah, I envision them with like a bare leg and a very thick sock scrunched up. Okay, I also grabbed this jacket. This was one of those that was like on my way to the checkout. I've talked about this before. On my way to the checkout, you spot the one last thing and you're like, I guess I better just get that. And that was this. This is a suede zip-up cardigan. The body is suede here, and then this part is knit. And I just felt like it was very beautiful. I'm really not sure how I'm going to wear it because, again, it's not like a shape that I usually would like to wear. But I really, really like the detail here on the bodice, like the rickrack. I like the color. I like the thick rib knit. So we'll see what we can do with this. And then my final piece is another accessory. It is this little bag, which, yeah, I was just very drawn to this. It's a nylon. It's brown with this red stripe detail. The brand is Hedgren. The strap is very adjustable, but it can be worn crossbody. So I feel like this is a bag that's extremely practical for me. And it's just like has a bit of a sporty vibe, which I feel like could be nice in conjunction with some of these other pieces that I thrifted. I'm going to try to make some outfits with each of these and show you how I would theoretically wear them. I added this little hat just because I'm trying to wear this hat more and I like it, but I'm uncomfortable with it. And but I feel like it adds something to this outfit. And my bagu, of course. And I do really, really like this. I definitely would wear this outfit, but there is also a big part of me that's like, wouldn't it just look better if this skirt were a mini skirt? Like, it just feels right to me that the skirt should be more here, you know? That's just what I feel like I want to do. And I think that part of that is just because of my body type. I've talked about this before. I feel like all of the bulk of my body is in my top half. And I just feel like I want my outfits to like accentuate that rather than a knee-length skirt. It feels like you have to to wear a skirt of this shape. It feels like you have to have hips, which I don't really have. So yeah, so that's just where I feel more comfortable, but I do like this shape as well. I don't know about this, guys. There is something about this outfit that I really like. I think there is someone who could pull it off. I don't know if I am that person. It's kind of giving like Patagonia lesbian, has to wear a skirt to the office and doesn't really want to. I try to do something interesting with the buttons here, leaving a bit of skin showing, but I don't know. My trusty denim jacket always tends to calibrate everything at the exact level that I want it to be. And I do feel like that this feels better to me. This feels better with the jacket. Just piling on the layers. And the denim jacket has the effect of like if you're wearing if you're wearing an outfit where you're not wearing jeans because you're wearing a skirt, the jean jacket just makes everything feel more casual, which I love. Still, though, I just want this skirt to be up here. How do we like it with clogs? Whoops. Ow. I do like this. I wish my socks were white instead of pink. But this is kind of what I envisioned for them. This I really don't mind. I don't know why. I don't know why I like this shirt so much. I feel like it's not that cool. I really don't have anything more to say about this outfit. I don't know what my thoughts and feelings are, but they're basically positive. I just found the pin that I think must have been in the back of my mind when I thrifted this shirt. Here it is. And here's my recreation of that look. These are shorts. I wish they were a skirt. I need a black skirt of this length. But yeah, I do like this. I also like it with my jacket because of course I do. More on top, less on bottom. That's my motto. I also think I just really like the way that this buttoned up collar looks with my hair in its current form. Another clog outfit, very cozy. I'm feeling a little bit beyond my years in this outfit. I'm not sure why though, but if I were 65, for sure I would be wearing this. Also, it is 100% thrifted. Another clog outfit. This time with my thrifted ripped up jeans and one of my best ever thrift finds, which is this like Fair Isle wool cardigan. Very cute. Nothing wrong with this outfit. I just went full on 70s with this outfit. And I honestly feel that that was the right call. I feel like that's going to be maybe the only way that I could wear this sweater and feel like me. I do dig this. But it doesn't feel too costumey, right? I'm sorry, I've kind of hit a wall as far as what to say about my outfits, but I quite like this one as well. Obviously, I'm feeling very inspired by this shirt because I just keep pulling out different things to do with it. I jazzed it up a little bit with the silver sneakers and red leather bag because this is such an ostensibly boring outfit, but I don't know, I really feel cool in it. I do think that it is like the specific shape of this shirt in the back, the tails poking out, and the crispness of this collar that just make it a lot better for layering under things than most of the other button-ups that I have, which are 100% cotton. So I don't know. I actually feel like I'm going to be wearing the shirt a lot this fall. All right, my friends, here's where we must end today. My time is up, but as usual, I feel like I could go on with this literally forever.